What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we're covering how working the night shift X-ray lifestyle hurts your knowledge of fluoroscopy. So for those who do not know, I am night shift X-ray tech. I've been doing it for about 4 years now, and I dabble in day shift too because of overtime and the monies. I will say, yeah, single-handedly, if you work strictly night shift, and especially if you're not in a trauma 2 or 1 hospital, your fluoroscopy knowledge will probably suffer, because at nighttime, like the little Germix bottle says, 99.1, that 0.1%, that little tiny, that's your chances of doing fluoroscopy during the nighttime. Now, in my 4 years of doing x-rays at my hospital, I've only had to do one procedure of fluoroscopy, and it was an esophagram, which that wasn't too hard. I'm thankful, even though I chose kind of to be at night because I didn't really want to do fluoroscopy. But some people like that, I don't. So at nighttime, in a level like 3, you really don't, you don't have to do it. Your chances of doing it is very low. The hospital I work at, I went as a student, so I got all my skills and knowledge from there to do fluoro. So like a part of me, even though I don't do it, it's like in the back of my brain. Like I can probably pull it out. And I still have some of my notes and some of the like how stuff gets done at the hospital. I always carry it with me in my backpack because just in case. But yeah, like majority of the time, like the most action we get at night is like someone comes in and they need to replace a GJ tube or any tube, and we'll just inject some castographene into the little tube, and you can just you do like a scout, and then you do one with the contrast, and like that's about it. That's the most action we get at night. So yeah, let's see what else we got. I mean, if you do have to call in the rads and stuff like that at nighttime, just know usually they're not in house, and it's like it's almost like it's set in a way to where like the radiologist has to talk to the ER doctor, and they have to convince the radiologist to come on in. So they only come in if it's like a life or death situation. It's very, very serious. Then they'll come in. There's been times where I've been told that certain DR docs will talk to our radiologist, and he'll be like, "Nah, fam, this is gonna be in the morning." And then the doctor's like, "What?" And then they'll talk to us, and I'm like, "Hey, he's the doctor. He's a radiologist. What do you want me to do?" He said, "No, I'm not gonna tell him how to do his job. Like, I know you want to get this certain procedure done," but he said no. He said it can wait. What do you want me to do? Like, sometimes it's funny. Like, sometimes I feel like the radiologist holds a certain level of like power or position to where they can be like just shrug off stuff and be like, nah. Which is crazy, because a bunch of other doctors, like if they get told by other doctors, "Oh, we need this," they'll like get on it, but the radiologists sometimes are like, "Nah, just you can wait." It's pretty funny to see that, but yeah, your knowledge will dwindle a little bit. I will say that, because like you're never right. I mean, you'll hear about stuff. You may get asked about like, "Oh, this patient overnight is getting out. Does he have to be MPO?" Or this patient, like, so there's certain level of knowledge you have to still have, which I mean, if you're certified, you should have at least, like, you should already kind of know some of the basics. Like if they ask you, because like if they're like, "Oh, patient has to get an enema," and then you're like, what? And you have to know certain level of fluoroscopy and stuff like that. At least basic knowledge. Or at least one of you two. Because like there's like at nighttime there's like less techs. So as long as one of your peeps knows some level or some knowledge, that's how I see it all the time. As long as one of me or my other partner knows how to get the job done, that's really, to be honest, that's really where it's at. Like that's the honest truth. Like sometimes we'll be x-raying or doing other stuff, and like some of us, like you'll like maybe have like a brain fart or forget, and then it's like your other tech will kind of look and be like, "Oh yeah, we need to do like this," and you're like, "Oh, thank you for catching me." Or like sometimes you just got to catch your own mistakes or have someone that does. Because, like, especially working night shift, sometimes your brain gets a little foggy, and then especially if you didn't sleep like the day before, or like sometimes it gets like real slow and you start doing the head bob. But sometimes you forget. But as long as one of you remembers, at the end of the day, that's the honest truth. As long as one of y'all remembers how to do your job, or like catches each other's mistakes and stuff, you'll be good. Like, you'll be solid. Like, my partner did mobile for like mobile, so like she has a bunch of skills or techniques or views that I probably would never have used. And sometimes we come across difficult patients and he's like, hey, what if we do this? And then she does it, and I'm like, that's cool. I never thought about that. So yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. See you on the next one.